What's going on, guys? It's Christian from Stock Hours. In today's video, I'm going to talk about a scenario that not everybody's going to run into, but if you do, this is going to be the best way to approach it. So, it's basically how to effectively come back from taking a break from day trading. So, let's say day trading is not your only thing that you do, you have a couple other side hustles. So, for me, I have another job outside of this, and in that job, in the last week and a half ish, I was on a bunch of business trips. So I was in Charlotte, Texas. I couldn't trade. It was just impossible. Obviously, if there is a possibility where you can step aside for an hour, trade, go back to what you're doing, do that. In the scenario I was in, I was busy from 7 in the morning to 9, 10 at night. So I couldn't trade at my typical time. I usually trade off open 9:30 in the morning to 10:30, and then go do my thing. But in that scenario, couldn't trade. It is what it is. So today's video is how to effectively come back from taking that break from trading, where you're not looking at the charts, not obviously at the market when the bell rings at your normal time. So the very first recommendation I would make for somebody in that scenario is to just take it slow when you get back. Don't come with your full size. Don't come spamming the buy button. Take it slow in the beginning because you have to readjust yourself into your regular routine and your regular trading, style and everything like that. So for me, I just trade off open for like an hour a day. So all I'm gonna do when I come back from that little break that I took is just take it slow with light size. I'm not gonna be so pressed to take every trade that I might think I want to take, because I've basically programmed my mind to say this trade is worth taking, this trade is not worth taking. Since I've taken a break, anytime I see a chart, I might get overly excited and want to take a trade, even though that trade might not fit my style specifically. So I'm just going to sit back, not going to force trades. I'm going to let the trades come to me, and I'm going to make sure I'm getting good screen time in. So I'm going to be watching how all these different trades play out. And then obviously if my intuition is what it was before, then I'll be more comfortable getting back into it, and I'll be more confident in my trades. As of right now, since I've been away for about a week and a half, the confidence level might not be at what it was. Even if I might think, okay, yeah, this is a good trade, let me take it, boom, boom, boom. Since I haven't been in a trade in, for me, the longest period since I've started trading, the comfortability of being in a trade, I have to build that back up. Another thing that you can do to get back into the into your groove or whatever is to review your past journal. So review your journal from the last month or so, see what it is that was working for you in that time, and see what it is that wasn't working for you as well. So this way you're kind of just adjusting your mind, telling your brain, all right, this is what's been working, let me just make sure I'm doing that same thing when I come back, when I take trades, make sure it fits this system. And then also look at the problems that you were having as well. So if you were struggling with taking a stop loss, when you get back, don't even give yourself the chance to slip up on your stop loss. That's going to be a very easy way to even be better than you were before the break. Because now just don't give yourself the chance of breaking rules. Just stick to the system. You know what you're supposed to do, just do it. And come back better than you were before. So just with your journal, just refresh yourself with the trades that have been working out for you and the setups that work out for you, how long to hold for certain trades or certain setups. And then also just refresh yourself with the issues that you've been having so that you come back and don't have the same issues that you were having before. And the last piece of advice that I can give for you if you're coming back from taking a break for, let's say you're taking a break for a week or even a month, something you can do is just backtest what happened in that time while you were gone. So just look at what the market was doing, whether it was moving up, down, flat, whatever the case is. just look at the setups that were setting up while you were gone in a very black and white sense. Don't look at the result of the setup before you look at the actual setup. So try to make it, the same time frame as when you're normally trading. So when you trade, you might look at whatever, a 1 hour chart, you see a setup, you execute it, and then whatever happens after you hit buy obviously happens. So try to backtest it that way. Look at the setup first, see if it fits your system. If it fits your system, see where you would have taken that entry. From there, see what happens after that potential entry would have happened. That's the best way to kind of backtest the market data while you're gone. Is just see what you would have taken and how it would have played out. Even what you would have had to do in order to hold to see your profit target hit. It's just adjusting your mind, telling it, these are the things that I need to be doing when I come back in order to be profitable or just remain profitable. Because you don't want to be switching up your entire system just because you took a week-long break. You want to go back into what you were doing as long as what you were doing was working. But that's basically the only advice I have for coming back from a break. Just make sure you're taking it slow. Don't jump full size into your first trade. Let's say your sizing range is 1 to 2K. I would say stick to the 1K size in the beginning. Even if you might think, oh, this is a perfect setup, whatever, that could just be your brain telling you like this is the best setup. In my opinion, just stick to the low size. Just focus on your execution. When your execution is proving to be as good as it was before or even better, then cool, go back into regular. But just in that meantime, just in that little adjusting period, just take it slow, get back into it, be consistent. From there, get back into what you're doing. Hopefully this video helps somebody. Obviously, yeah, if you have the chance to trade on your business trips or whatever it is, do it. So you don't get out of a groove. So you're just, fluid. The more you trade, the better. Like day by day, as long as you're doing the same thing every day, like the better, in my opinion. But if you don't have a choice, this is basically the best thing that you can do to effectively come back from that break the same, if not better than you were when you left. So hopefully you guys like this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like and a comment down below. See you guys soon. Peace.